Yes, indeed. 5 minutes after the hour, 7 o'clock in the AM here in the Crescent City, and you're locked into the one and only WWOZ 90.7 FM New Orleans. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Mark Lemaire. This is the Tuesday morning set. Currently about 79 degrees outside. We're going to be seeing highs today, 92, overnight lows 78, partly cloudy skies. So another hot summer day here in New Orleans. All right, we're going to fade this one back in and then get the 7 o'clock hour rolling with one from Don Sabaski. Stay tuned.
My name is Katrina. I'm the family nurse practitioner for the Musicians Clinic in New Orleans. The Musicians Clinic is a nonprofit organization created by Bethany and Johan Beltman. They realized a lot of musicians were dying young of chronic diseases, so they decided to help out. We treat a lot of uninsured patients who have chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, depression.
This patient who played the guitar a lot get to the point where they may be beginning to get some arthritic changes in the fingers. So most of our injuries are related to their experience and their instruments that they play.
We have a lot of new patients now. Since Katrina, a lot of young people have been coming from everywhere.
I had a guy the other day, carpal tunnel. You know, he's been drumming since he was like 8 years old. Now he's like 26, which doesn't sound old, but for his craft, you know, he's been doing it a while. And we maintain, it's hard with some of them because of the lifestyle. All right now, and let's check your blood pressure. You know, a lot of our patients are up all night, you know, so it's hard sometimes to regulate their meds because you're at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're at 2 o'clock in the morning.
New Orleans has definitely gotten a lot of exposure, but the pays in a lot of the clubs are still staying the same. A lot of people are moving here and taking gigs for smaller amounts. Sometimes we'll get patients that think they broke their finger and they can't play guitar. I can make a needs assessment which would allow funding for that specific patient so that they can stay afloat. Because we never want somebody to go homeless because they're missing out on gigs.
They don't all enjoy working on Bourbon Street, unfortunately. But for some, it's a steady income, and if they're young, and some love it, and most of them don't. But others are lucky to go to Europe and make good money.
But all our patients know each other. You know, they gig together. They come to the clinic together, bring each other to the clinic. I've had patients who maybe passed away, and then once they're gone, it's to see this big write-up in the Times-Picayune about them, and to really, know how big they really were, and I didn't realize. It's interesting. We've gone to see several of our patients play. So yeah, we do. We try to get out and see them play, and it's nice to see them recognize us out of uniform and just being regular people.
You don't speak, you don't write, you don't see them coming from miles around tonight. You see war, your very own war. You see they're coming in the